Here's something the internet rarely talks about. Getting older doesn't mean giving up on a satisfying sex life. In fact, for many, it's just the beginning of a new chapter, one that's all about staying connected, confident, and in control of your own well-being. Hi there, I'm Harold Hal Kimura, host of Aging Boldly for Ubi Health. As one of the AI faces of Ubi's global network of over 1,200 medical providers, and backed by insights from more than 12 million users, I'm here to help you separate fact from fiction, especially when it comes to various issues around aging and wellness. With so much misinformation floating around online, it's more important than ever to get doctor-approved info you can actually trust. Today we're diving into something that's often whispered about, but rarely discussed openly: how sex, intimacy, and satisfaction evolve with age, and how you can actually improve your sexual health and satisfaction well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Let's start with some hard facts. A large-scale German study examined adults over many years, comparing two age groups, folks 40 to 64 and those 65 and older. Researchers collected survey data measuring everything from intimacy to health, mood, and cognitive function. What they discovered was eye-opening. It turns out that satisfaction with sex life does tend to dip after age 65. But here's the key part: that drop isn't inevitable. In fact, several factors were linked with staying satisfied, things that are absolutely within your control. First, and this may sound obvious, but staying healthy makes a big difference. People with fewer chronic conditions and those who rated their health as good or very good were far more likely to report a satisfying sex life. That tells us something vital. Investing in your overall well-being, through regular physical activity, eating right, and managing chronic conditions, can pay off in more ways than one. Another big factor? Loneliness. In the very study I just mentioned, older adults who felt lonely were significantly less satisfied with their sex lives. When I was 67, I remember spending a long winter up in Vermont mostly alone. My wife was visiting family overseas, and I let those weeks pass with minimal social interaction. I didn't realize until later how much it affected everything, even my energy, confidence, and mood. Connection matters. Whether it's calling a friend, joining a book club, or even texting your grandkids, staying emotionally connected helps keep your emotional and physical health in sync. Now here's something else the study uncovered. Older adults who valued intimacy and prioritized their sexual well-being were more likely to report higher satisfaction. Simply put, the more you see intimacy as an important part of your life, the more likely you are to seek out ways to maintain and improve it. For women in particular, postmenopausal changes like vaginal dryness, discomfort, and reduced libido can take a toll. But these issues are not permanent or untreatable. There are doctor-approved solutions like topical estrogen treatments and non-hormonal lubricants that can make a world of difference. And for men, conditions like ED are more common as we age, but so are the treatment options. Whether it's medication, therapy, or even just open communication with your partner, a little attention can go a long way. Here's a useful tip I always share: don't wait for things to get problematic. Being proactive about your sexual health, just like you are with your heart health or blood sugar, can really shape your overall aging experience. If you or your partner are feeling uncertain, don't brush it off. These changes are common, but solutions exist. And understanding what's happening in your body is always the first step. Worried about your own health? Start by checking in with the Ubi Symptom Checker at ubihealth.com. Its medical-grade, doctor-approved AI is like having a full-on call healthcare team right in your pocket, always 100% free. And if this episode got you thinking differently about aging and intimacy, be sure to like and follow for more doctor-approved info you can trust from Ubi Health. I'm Hal Kimura, and this is Aging Boldly. See you next time.